MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The stats for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Chicago Cubs.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
I'm definitely excited to watch Josh Bell in this one. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Jose Quintana gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He will lead this one off today.
Pittsburgh, shortstop, Adam Frazier.
First delivery to him on the way. Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
And there's ball 2 now.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
The 2-1 home. And it's fouled away. Contreras might try to make a play on it. Here now the 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Russell able to tuck this one in for out number 1.
Batting second, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Gregory Polanco. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. And that's in there, 2-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's Starling Marte as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's gone 2 for 8. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Stepping up now, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
The tag, and he is out at second.
Right fielder.
Into the box, Jason Hayward is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a breaking ball stays outside.
1-0.
Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Head-to-head against Nova. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. 2 out, nobody on. Down and away, ball 1. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And here's Polanco to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Corey Dickerson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Lifted down the line in left. Schwarber sprinting after it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The first baseman,
Josh Bell the next to hit. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Here's David Freese to stand in past meetings with Jose Quintana, batting .500, 4 for 8, 0-1 the count. No score here as we play inning number 2. This is line to left. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Kyle Schwarber.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Pulled toward right center field. Marte will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. The 1-0 home is taken for ball two. Bottom of the second here with no score. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. In time to first, and there are two away.
Batting fifth, catcher.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Head-to-head against Nova, batting at an even .400. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
The flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Cloud Gate there, a popular tourist destination at Millennium Park. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Hit out towards second. Baez fields it cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Into the box, Ivan Nova. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Addison Russell, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run for Addison Russell. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Standing in now, Jose Quintana. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. So 1-1 home. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Peter Borja.
Here's Peter Borges standing in. Head-to-head against Nova. He's had some success, 5 for 11. He's taken him deep once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Second baseman, number 9, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now a pitch on the way. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs are on the board first. Digging in for his Adam Frazier back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the 2 top speeds thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Here comes the 0-1. This is pulled into right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starling Marte, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Quintana into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. No runs, no hits, and one error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Tapped up the first baseline, but that one rolls foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And the Pirates are in the hit column. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The batter, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. From the stretch. Hit hard down the line. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Dickerson stands at second with 2 gone. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Has a look, now the pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
2-2.
Ripped on the ground to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Here's Jason Hayward now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jason Hayward.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
This is skied into short left center. After it is Marte. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman.
Riding in once again, Chris Bryant. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The 2-1 home is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Up next for the Cubs.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Lifted down the line in left. Freeze trying to get there, and that will end up a foul ball. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
1 out, nobody on. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Dickerson. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 2-1 Chicago. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, David Freese hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
David Freese.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Chop to first. Rizzo was there. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Ready for another chance? Francisco Cervelli hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. A high fastball is in there. Cervelli, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Here's Jordy Mercer now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Pirates have come back to tie things at 2.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Hayward has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Pirates are able to draw level on. Now in the box, Wilson Contreras. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Wilson Contreras.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. The next Cub up, Addison Russell. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
That last at-bat, that home run, that was a changeup that was away. Then he went out and hooked and he pulled it. So if I'm going to throw that changeup again, I might throw that thing on the inside part of the plate. This guy looks like he has pretty good coverage on that outer third of the plate.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left. His second of the game. And it gives the Cubbies a 3-2 lead. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate in this offense.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Well, they were having their troubles with his heater early, but not this time.
Yeah, after a while, the good hitting team is going to start catching up on that hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's in the second with a double.
Here's Peter Borges standing in, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands. It's strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know if he's throwing you tough pitches, he does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. Dickerson's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. 5 innings complete. The Cubbies are in front, 3-2. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
This is skied into short left center. Russell calls for it, makes the play, 1 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Gregory Polanco. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1-1.
This is line to left, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Here's Starling Marte. Polanco's on the move. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Not every catcher could make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Quintana's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. Bouncer up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that means that Corey Dickerson will bat with 2 out.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward to the track. No chance to make a play here as this one's off the wall, and this could tie the game. Now he's safe at third as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
That's why you have to put a team away any way you can. They've got 2 outs, almost out of the inning, and with 1 swing of the bat and some speedy base running, the game-tying run scores, and the go-ahead run is now standing at third.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. In there, strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Dickerson at third with 2 away. Hit out towards second. Baez has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 for the Pirates here, and it comes via the RBI triple. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Ready for another shot now, Jason Hayward. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Jason Hayward
lays off 1-0. The 1-0 home. There's a breaking ball that misses off the plate. Now the 2-0 home. Nope. 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 now.
3 balls, no strikes.
Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. Here's the 3-0. High in the air out to center field. Marte patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hard hit to first. Scooped up on the backhand. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Digging in once again, David Freese. He was a ground-out victim last time up. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
He's had to be sitting out over. that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Cervelli. He went down on strikes last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way out in front. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
2-2.
Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Full count still.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and he's going to make a change as that'll do it for Jose Quintana. So a no decision here this afternoon, as it'll be up to the bullpen from here on out. Steve Cishek is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Steve Cishek.
In now, Jordy Mercer. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Popped him up. Bryant over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. Still tied 3-3. Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Leading off for the Cubs, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1 home. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Dickerson has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
Catcher number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Riding in once again, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now here's the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And now pitch on the way. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Addison Russell will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bell is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he thought better of taking that risk there as he retreats back to first safely.
The pitcher number 41, Steve Cishek.
And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Soft liner toward first. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Cubs strand 1. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Pedro Strop is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season
Number
here.
46.
Austin
Now
Hayes is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, center fielder.
Pulled a strike on the outer half, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Here's a strike.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Missed with a slider.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they've both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out. Getting late here at Wrigley Field. These 2 clubs have battled all throughout this one, as you can see on the line score. We're all square as they play inning number 8. Digging in and looking for more, Gregory Polanco. First pitch coming, here it is. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 0-1 count, here it comes. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Hayward. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Score remains tied at 3-3. Michael Feliz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
45. Michael Feliz.
Digging in to try it again, Peter Borges. He'll look to bounce back after after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. The 2-1 pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Full count.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. Great day's work any way you look at it. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Javier Baez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
All right, fielder number 22.
So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Cubs are down in order. Here's Starling Marte. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, and 2, here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 55, John Bell.
Ready once again, Josh Bell. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. 2 out, nobody on. Turned on down the line. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Here's David Freese to stand in as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. The Cubs with a chance to walk it off as we go to the last of the 9th. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll lead off the bottom of the 9th inning.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Two and 1. The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The 3-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set, and the pitch comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
The 1-1 fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one into right. Polanco is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 10th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. His career line against Pedro Strop. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch.
1-1.
Missed with a slider. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. High pop up. Contreras is there. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jordy Mercer.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jordy Mercer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Hayward coming on, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Now batting,
Sean Rodriguez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Sean Rodriguez.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Possible go-ahead runs on first. 1 away. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. A.J. Schugel comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. So stepping in, Wilson Contreras. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Now batting.
Here's Addison Russell. A winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 0-1. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's Peter Borges standing in. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's the first pitch. This is foul right side. In the dirt, and now let's see. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. Now the 0-2 pitch, and he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. 1 left for the Cubs. No change in the score. It's 3-3. The Pirates batting order chilling so far in this one, and
real patient hitter at the plate. I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning. Up next for the Buccos, Gregory Polanco. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Russell. There's one on to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Stepping up to the plate, Starling Marte. In prior outings against Brandon Morrow, he's 2 for 4. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Morrow, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Corey Dickerson would be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Line drive to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Success on a 3-1 count to keep the inning alive here.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put Goodwood on.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Score remains tied. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Javier Baez.
Second baseman.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The windup and the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Baez is retired, and there's 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Jason Hayward. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul. looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Another 0-2 coming. Grounded to short. Frazier right there. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Rick Ryan.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. And that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still tied 3-3. Digging in and looking for more, Josh Bell. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And there's one down now. Now, programming note to pass along. Those of you tuning in to see our afternoon aerobics show, Get Fit with Eddie Cram. Unfortunately, due to the length of the game, that show will not be seen today. Ladies, we apologize. Here's David Freese to stand in. In prior outings against Brandon Morrow, he's a .333 hitter. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. 1 out, nobody on. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
2 strikes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, looking to change his fortunes here. 0-for-4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And Morrow uses the fastball to get ahead. It's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Jordy Mercer.
Ready once again, Jordy Mercer. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle. The 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward coasts under it, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. No change in the score. It's 3-3. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Bo Schultz will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th.
Number 35.
Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Ready with the 0-2. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. And that misses. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The catcher, number 40.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Elias Diaz the next to hit, and he'll be the one to begin the inning. And a high strike there, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch.
Belted high in the air out to left. Schwarber ranging back, and they have taken the lead. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Bryant is there, 2 down. Here's Starling Marte working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. So only 1 hit in the inning on this solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this. Felipe Rivero enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. And that misses. 2-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Marte comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The pitcher, number 15, Brandon Morrow.
Chris Jimenez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 53, Chris Jimenez.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouchback.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Here's Peter Borges standing in as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Rivero is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Here's Javier Baez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Tying run at third, winning run at first. So a ball into the gap might be able to end it. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others. players, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
1-1. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Step on the bag for one. Back to first. A double play. And with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on to it in the bottom to secure this win.
A one-run finish, 4-3. Third win of the year in relief.